Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we're back in Zone 5. Going to be beating the Tower of Zany architecture. This tower's got quite a few insane difficulty jumps, I think. The reason it was just put down to a high remorseless was because it's really short. But even so, this tower is only 8 minutes, but it took me a good 3 hours to beat, I think. This one kind of just do a head hitter without shift lock like that. One thing you should probably know, this tower has a lot of very specific jumps. Like that one, you have to jump in and then make sure you're inside it before you turn. Yeah, it's got a lot of very specific jumps. They're pretty easy to get consistent at, you just have to know what to do. That part's some extreme wraparounds. And on to floor 3 already. This part, you want to go to the bottom of the slope like this, jump off the very edge. Now this jump's pretty big actually. Just try and jump less outwards and more just as far as you can. Don't worry if you hit into the wall, as long as you go around it you should be good. I'll jump here, I recommend holding A and W when you're turning in. And just like that, we're already onto floor 5 in the first 2 minutes. That's probably another reason, because these first 5 floors aren't too hard. It's mainly the second half that's got some insane difficulty gameplay. But onto floor 5, this is the floor where they start to ramp up a bit. We've got some pretty high difficulty jumps, just a few. Make sure to jump off the zip line early. You notice there's kind of a pattern when you swing with it. When you swing forwards for the second time is when I jump off usually. And then this one's like a head hitter to the side. That's also a pretty precise jump. Now this part, I know most people didn't do it like that, but I just kind of climbed down onto it. Sometimes I did find that a bit RNG, sometimes it just didn't let me climb it. And then just hold D and flick your camera without jumping. That's the way people do 3-stud walkarounds as well. It's a consistent way. Once you get to here, you want to time it, so when it's on the corner one there, you want to press the button. This part's actually easier than it looks, luckily, so don't worry about this too much. Now, this is probably one of the first jumps that gave me quite a bit of trouble, but I got a consistent way. So to line yourself up with the 5th stud from the end, do a reverse hitter, head hitter, and as you're holding W to go back in, I turn my mouse to the left and hold D as well to kind of turn my camera. And I think it's a pretty consistent way. Last jump of floor 6 was that pushing platform launch. It's not too hard, and we're on to floor 7. This floor's not too bad once you get the hang of it. These like walkarounds. Now this part's a pretty weak conveyor. Now what you want to do here is just keep going to the edge like this until you're climbing on. And keep trying this until you're climbing without moving. If it keeps moving you, then try again. Like that. Now don't climb down any further. You'll turn around, press W and shift right after. Pretty consistent way for me. Then that jump I just corner clipped through. And now here all you need to do is hold D, walk across. This part's pretty easy. As you get to here, it's kind of a walk around, just hold D and then W when you're going Turn. And we're on to floor 8. This floor's got some pretty hard stuff, so... This jump already, I kind of treat it like a big wrap, like that. Make sure to just tap W to climb back on, so you don't overdo it. These are some pretty big jumps here. Now when you're on this ladder, you just want to tap D and turn your camera to the left. And this is the one wall hop in the tower. You can just do that, shift lock and jump, like that. And we're on to floor 9. So if this jump from here, I jump around 3 studs from the bottom, like that. And then here you kind of do another reverse head hitter, going out of shift lock. Again, very precise jumps. Now take your time on this platform. Wait until you see a good opportunity like that, and then go. Now here you've got some beat blocks. When it's on the 3rd one, near the right, like that, you can just flick. And we're on to floor 10. This part's probably the only, like the hardest part of floor 10, already right at the start. Now as long as you don't touch the kill brick roof of the truss, for that part, you should be good. If you touch the roof, then you'll fall pretty far. All you need to do is flick your mouse to the right and back like that, hold W and D, and don't climb up too far because you'll hit the roof. This floor's pretty short, so you're pretty close to the end now. Just take your time with all these jumps. This part's actually not that hard, so you just sort of walk, hold W and D, turn onto the platform. Want to be at the edge of this to hit that button. And then just hold D and walk off. Now these are the last jumps of the tower right here, so take your time. These are pretty long. Treat them like long jumps, like that. Once you get to here, you push it sideways and just jump forwards like that. And when you get to here, you've pretty much won. As long as this thing doesn't push you off. There you go guys, Tower of Zany architecture. It's a pretty short tower, it's got a lot of very unforgiving jumps. And it took quite a bit of grinding, but it's a fun tower overall, it's quite fun to play. And hopefully if you did need help on the tower, this video helped you out on beating it. Let me know in the comments if it did. And I'll see you guys next time.